Greetings, listeners. Your old hunts are back. Prepare yourselves for season 2 of Paranormal Hunt with Keely Sterba and guests. Leave the lights on. The Spooky Stories podcast begins now.
Hi, I'm Keely Sterba with C21 Tri-Cities. This is Paranormal Hunt Season 2, Spooky Stories, Episode 2. The title is Hanford Site Ghost Town. So I chose this episode, this topic. It's not a very in-depth topic, but it was very interesting to me because I didn't know that we had our own little ghost town within the Tri-Cities. You think of that being somewhere else and, old Western towns or something, but we do. It's in Hanford, and it's way far out Hanford. It's where the original Hanford High was. It was there. People settled there in 1907, and they were technically evicted by the federal government in 1943, and they had 30 days to leave. And that's when they felt it was a good grounds for the nuclear plant, which we all know now. That's all we think about is, that's where the plant is, right? Well, there's still a little ghost town there, and all that remains are pretty much 3 buildings. It's the original Hanford High, Bruggeman warehouse, and then a Hanford irrigation company. And those are the remaining buildings, and they're old and kind of creepy looking, and there are pictures online. I thought the Hanford High looked really creepy. But they do tours. You can't go there on your own. You have to have a guided tour. That they started doing those, I believe it was 2005, they said. I think the last one was right before COVID hit, and they've had to put a pause on it since then. But it was a key part of the Manhattan Project, which is, it's a relic of the town is a relic of World War II. So that's kind of the creepy, old time feel that you get when you're there. I would love to take a tour. Maybe me and Leslie can do that next year. Maybe they'll be doing tours again or something, but that would be really cool to go take a tour and see that. But it is recognized as part of the Manhattan Project historical park, which is, so it's a historical thing, and it's just there, and no one knows it's there, and we have our own little ghost town that no one knew. Maybe somebody knew, but we didn't. It's not something that's often talked about, and I would imagine there's something there if, you go and walk around, and I think the Hanford High would be cool to go walk through for sure. Like I said, there wasn't a lot of information on it, but I just really liked the topic being that it was our own Benton County. It was in our area, because there's a lot of, if you look up, areas, spooky areas in around the Tri-Cities, you get a lot for like Yakima and the outer skirts. But when you the Tri-Cities, so when I saw that, I thought, our own ghost town. But I haven't found anybody yet. So if anybody that's watching this has taken a tour or been there in the old original Hanford High that looks really demolished and creepy, and the walls are peeling, and it just looks, like something you'd see on Ghost Hunters, let me know. I would love to know your experience and what it's like. And like I said, I really hope that by next year it's something that my buddy Leslie will come with me, and we'll go tour it. But I liked that we had something so historical here, and that goes way back that far, because we aren't that old of a town like Seattle or some other areas, Pennsylvania, have like the old homes, that are hundreds of years old. I think we've got a few of those here, but not, But so to find that little piece of information about our town was really interesting, and to know that it's restricted. This is probably something the Hanford workers know. Maybe they learn about it, but I didn't work at Hanford, so I never knew about it, and they call it Ghost Town Hanford. So, yeah. So that's the story of Hanford Ghost Town that I was able to find. Leave any comments or any suggestions. If anybody's been there, I would love to hear stories. Again, you can reach out to me. And thank you for tuning in.